It was a little naked. Yes.
So you have another. Well, we have a Vermont. But I've never seen that.
Good day, lords and ladies. Thank you for coming out here today. Thank you for braving the traffic, the bush, head, thorn, all right here to see this wonderful performance of magical delights right before your very eyes. And we are about to begin, but before we start, I have a few things to share. First off, bathrooms. We got a few bathrooms here. There's the porta potties, and there's one in the library, and there's one if you go all the way around the building. And secondly, we have an intermission, 15 minutes there will be as well. And in case anyone hasn't noticed already, we have a box for donations, and we are selling handcrafted flower crowns and wands as well. So sit back, relax, have a drink, and enjoy.
Nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, like an old widow for spouse and inheritance.
4 days shall quickly turn into night, and each night we shall dream away the time. Soon the moon, like a silver bow newly bent in the sky, shall behold our celebration.
Go, Philosophe, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Send out there lively and swift spirits. Send melancholy out to the funerals. Their pale emotion has no place at my table. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love by injuring you. But I will wed thee in another key, with triumph, with pomp, and with revelry.
Joy to you, Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Ah, thanks, good Aegis. What news with thee?
Full of vexation I come, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Demetrius, step forward. My noble lord Theseus, this man, Demetrius, has my blessing to marry her. Step forward, Lysander. Yet, my gracious Duke, this man, Lysander, has cast a spell upon my daughter's heart. You, Lysander, have given her poems and exchanged love tokens with my daughter. You have come beneath her window in the moonlight with your forged love songs. You have stolen her fancy by giving locks of your hair, rings, toys, trinkets, flowers, candies, all to seduce an innocent child. With cunning, hast thou schemed to steal her heart and turn her obedience, which is due to me, into a harsh stubbornness. My gracious Duke, if Hermia, standing here before you, does not consent to marry Demetrius, then I demand my traditional rights as her father. She belongs to me, and I can do with her what I want. As the law states, either she marries Demetrius, or she dies.
What say you, fair Hermia? To you, your father should be as a god, for he's created thy beauty. You are but a figure he sculpted out of wax, that he hath the power to leave or to destroy. Demetrius is but a worthy man.
So is Lysander.
He is, but he lacks your father's approval, so that Demetrius must be thought the better.
I wish my father would look at them through my eyes.
Through whose judgment must you look?
I beg your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made so bold, or whether speaking my thoughts shall harm my reputation. But I beseech you, what befalls me if I refuse to wed Demetrius?
You'll either be sentenced to death, or shall never again speak with another man. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, and explore your feelings. If you do not yield to your father's wishes, can you endure the life of a nun, shut up in a dark convent, chanting quietly to the moon, living without husband or children. Those who can control their passions are thrice as blessed. But a married woman lives happier in this world than a virgin who must grow and wither as a flower on the stem.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. I will not give up the ownership of my virginity to my lord father. My soul refuses to let him command me into the yoke of a marriage I do not want.
By the next new moon, be prepared to either yield to your father's wishes or go to the temple of Diana, where you must live and die as a virgin priestess.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praise title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermes. Will you marry him instead?
Scornful Lysander. It is true. I do love him. Therefore, I yield to him what is mine. Hermia belongs to me, and I bequeath my rights to Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived this evening, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with advantages, Demetrius, and which is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, a lavachet to his head, made love to Midar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, no, devoutly goes to the idolatry of one spotted and inconstant man.
I must admit I'd heard of such and meant to speak of it. Demetrius and Aegis, come with me. I have work I need of both of you. As for you, fair Hermia, be prepared by the next new moon to yield to your father's wishes, or the law of Athens, which I cannot bend, shall be brought down upon thee. Come along, Demetrius and Aegis. I have counsel for you both.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
They have but lack rain, which I could give unto them from tears in my eyes.
Oh, that I could never hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did one so. Perhaps the lovers are different paths,
Oh, what a too high of class to be loved.
or of different ages,
Oh, vicious fate, too old to be engaged to young.
or also choice dependent on the wishes of another.
Oh, what hell to choose love by another's eyes.
Good married. War, death, and sickness may intervene, so that their love lasts no longer than a sound, fleeting as a shadow, as short as a dream, brief as lightning that like a flash of passion lights up heaven and earth, but disappears in the darkness before you can say, behold, so quick, right things must be future.
True lovers will always thwart this. Then it proves our love must be righteous. Let us approach her concern with patience. For an honest love is unjustly oppressed. Such persecution must be a part of love as our dreams, wishes, and tears.
Good persuasion, therefore hear me, Herman. I have a widowed aunt, who has property and great wealth. Her house is 20 miles from Athens, and she thinks of me as her son. Then, gentle Herman, may I marry you, where the harsh laws of Athens can pursue us. If you love me, steal forth from thy father's house tomorrow night. I'll wait for you in the woods, 3 miles outside of town, at that place where I once met you with Helena to celebrate the 1st of May. There will I stay.
Oh, my good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best golden arrow, by the innocent doves that drive the chariot of Venus, by everything that binds souls together and makes love living, by the bonfire on which the Queen of Carthage burned herself to death when she saw her lover Aeneas had sailed with her, and by all the laws men have ever broken, which outnumber all the promises that women have ever made. That I will meet you.
Your promise. Oh, Miss Helen.
Beautiful Helena, where art thou going?
Call me fair. Is your beauty Demetrius' desire? Your eyes are like stars. Your voice is more melodic than a lark's song to a shepherd in springtime.
I wish beauty were as contagious as sickness. I would catch yours, beautiful Hermia. Before I left, my ear would be infected by your voice, my eye by your eye, and my tongue would catch your sweet melody. Teach me how you will come, Demetrius. What art can sway the motionless heart? I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. Oh, me a frown to teach my smiles such skill. I give him mercy, yet he gives me love. Oh, me my prayers could arouse such affection. The more I hate, the more he follows. The more I love, the more he hates. His folly, however, is no fault of mine. Only your beauty's fault. I wish that fault were mine. Take comfort. Demetrius no more shall see my face. Lysander and I shall fly this place. Before I have laid eyes on Lysander, Athens is a paradise. But his beauty and place are so that he hath turned this heaven unto a hell.
Helen, I shall tell you of our plan. Tomorrow night, when the moon is reflected on the waters and decorates the lawn, beads of pearly light, at the time of night that always conceals the lover's escape, we steal away to the gates of Athens.
In the woods where we used to lay on the pale primroses, carrying all the sweet secrets of our hearts. There my Lysander and I shall meet. We'll turn away from Athens and look for the company of strangers and new friends. Goodbye, sweet friend of youth. Pray for us, and may fate lead Demetrius. Keep your promise, Lysander. You must refrain from seeing another tomorrow night.
I will. Goodbye, Helen. Demetrius love you as he loved me.
How much happier can some be? Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. What of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he is. As for one, doting on Hermia's eyes, so too I of his own qualities. Love can paint crude forward things. Such beauty. Love was not with the eyes, but with the mind. Therefore, his winged Cupid painted blind. Love said to be a child, for in choice it is so oft beguiled. And just as mischievous children abrogate their vows, so too does love perjure itself. Before Demetrius saw Hermia's eyes, he swore that he belonged to me. Yet when he came upon Hermia's beauty, he abandoned his oath. His promise melted like pale desire. For this intelligence, if I have thanks his dear expense, here and me I to enrich my thanks, to have his sight thither back.
Are all of us here?
You'd be best off calling her names generally, one person at a time, following the order of the names on the list.
Indeed. Here is the list of all the men in Athens who we consider worthy to act in the play that we are to perform for the Duke and Duchess on the night of their wedding.
First, good Peter Quince, tell us what this play is about. Then read the names of the actors, and in that way, arrive at the conclusion.
Our play is called The Most Heartbreaking Comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and very funny too. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth the actors on your list. Men, gather round.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Here, say which part I'm to play and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, will play the role of Pyramus.
Who's Pyramus?
A lover?
Or a tyrant?
A lover who most gallantly kills himself for love.
That'll ask some tears of me in the true performing of it. If I do it, I'll make tears fall from thy audience eyes like rains. I'll make them weep. I will grieve. And just the right amount of grief, of course. Okay, now, list the other actors.
Francis.
My first choice actually would be to play a tyrant. I'd make a wonderful Hercules. Or any part which requires ranting and raving that would bring the house. The raging rocks, the shivering shocks, shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish states. That is high art. Now, list the rest of the actors.
Francis Flute.
That speech was in the style of Hercules and a tyrant, of course. A lover would be more
Francis Flute, the bellows repairman.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you play Thisbe.
Who's Thisbe? A wandering knight.
Thisbe is the lady whom Pyramus loves.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
No difference it makes. You'll be wearing a mask, and you can make your voice as high as you want.
If I can wear a mask, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in an amazingly high-pitched voice. Pyramus will say, Thisbe, Thisbe. And then Thisbe will say, Ah, Pyramus, my dear love, it's me, your dear Thisbe, your dear lady.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Oh, all right. Continue.
Robin Starveling, the tailor. Robin Starveling, you play Thisbe's mother. Tom Stout, the repairman.
Oh, here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Snug, as for myself, I'll play Thisbe's father. Snug, the cabinet maker, you play the lion. God, I hope we've been well cast.
Do you have the part of the lion written down? Pray, if it be so, give it to me, as I'm a slow learner.
You could just improvise the whole thing, because it's just roaring.
Let me play the line too. I'll roar so well, it'll delight anyone who hears it. I'll roar so well, the Duke will say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
If you roar too well, you might scare the Duchess and the other ladies, and make them scream. And that would be enough for them to hang us all.
They'll hang every single one of us!
You're right, I agree. If we fright the ladies out their wits, they'd have no choice but to hang us. But I'll aggravate my voice, so I'll roar as gently as a baby dove. I'll roar like a melodic night.
You can play no part but Pyramus. Because Pyramus is a good-looking man. The most handsome man you can find on a summer's day. The most lovely, gentlemanly man. Therefore, you must play Pyramus.
Very well. I'll do it. What beard should I wear for the part?
Whichever one you want to wear.
Then I'll play the part wearing either a straw-colored beard, or a brownish-yellow beard, or a deep red beard, or maybe a bright yellow beard, the color of a French crown.
Some French heads have no hair at all, so you can play the role clean-shaven. But, here are your scripts. Beg of you, please learn your lines by tomorrow night. Then meet me in the Duke's Forest a mile outside of town. There we will rehearse. What we do in the town, we'll be bothered by the crowds, and everyone will know what we are to perform. In the meantime, I'll prepare a list of props for us to use. Beg you, do not miss our rehearsals.
We'll be there, and we'll rehearse most courageously. Work hard. Memorize your lines perfectly. Farewell.
We'll meet by the giant oak tree in the Duke's Forest.
Yep, yep. Hop in, go in the huddle again. Jump, jump. Yep, yep. Hop in, break your skull again. Jump, jump. Yep, yep. Hop in, break your skull. Ah! Here now, spirit, with the one to you.
Over hill, over valley, through bush, through thorn, over park, over fence and pasture. I wander everywhere faster than the moon revolves around the earth. queen, decorating grass with dew. Those clouds of flowers you see? Be her bodyguards. The spots you see on their golden coats, those be rubies. Gifts from the fairies. Their sweet smells come from those spots. Now I must go and search for some dew and hang a pearl of dew in every house with flowers. Farewell, silly spirit. Pain in her elves within me.
The king revels here tonight. Be careful that the king doesn't come within his sight. The queen, because King Oberon is possessed with anger. She stole a charming boy from an Indian king to be her servant. She never captured such an adorable child. And Oberon is jealous. He wants the child to be a knight within his own court, to wander with him with the wild horses. But the queen refuses to give up the beloved boy. Crowns him with flowers. Makes him all her joy. And now we are never seen. In blue or green, by fountain clear, or spangled starlight. They argue, so all their else right, and sneak off to hide in acorns.
Either I'm completely mistaken, or else you're that shrewd and mischievous spirit named Robin Goodfellow? Aren't you the one who plays pranks on the maidens in the village, clogging up their flour mills so they can't grind grain? Don't you make housewives breathless by keeping their milk from turning into butter no matter how much they churn? Don't you stop here from roaming and leave people at night out the wrong way while you laugh? Those who call you hot dogs on our street must do their work to make sure they have good luck. Are you not clean?
Thou speakest aright! I am the very wonder of the night! I jest abroad and make him smile! And I have got the meat of horse beguile, seen in likeness to a fitting fool! Sometimes lurk I in the gossip ball, the wisest ant telling the saddest tale. Sometimes but 3 footstool mistaketh me, then slip by from her bum, down tumble she! No one has ever wasted an hour of greater fun. But make room, fairy. Here comes Oberon.
And hear my mistress! Will that be done?
All met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Are you jealous, Oberon? Fairies must leave this place. I have forsworn his bed and company.
You impulsive and willful creature, am I not your lord and husband?
If you were, then I must be thy lady to whom you were faithful. Yet I know you snuck away from fairyland, disguised as a shepherd, and spent all day playing music and reciting love poems to a shepherdess. What have you come all this way from the first time? Because of course, that bouncing Amazon Halter, your half-flute wearing mistress and warrior lover, is marrying Theseus, and you come to bless their bed with joy and prosperity.
How dare you make insinuations about my love for Hippolyta when you know thy love for Theseus? Did you not entice him through the glimmering night away from Perigonia, whom he'd abducted and ravished?
These are the forgeries of your jealousy. Not once since the beginning of Midsummer have my fairies and I been able to perform our dances for the whistling winds without you shouting. Because of you, the winds have grown angry. They have made nasty fogs rise up from the seas, and may rain fall upon the land. The mortals have not gotten over. The knights have not received the blessings of the hymns or heralds. Therefore the moon, governess of floods, pale in her anger, moistens all the air that sickness abounds. The spring, summer, fruitful autumn, angry winter have all changed from their normal clothes, and now one can't tell each from the other. This progeny of evil stems from our debate, our dissension. Hear its cause.
Fix it then, you have such power. Why would Titania argue with her Oberon? All I want is that charming boy for my court.
Set your heart at ease. I wouldn't trade that child for all of her. His mother was my priestess. She sat by my side, in the spiced nights on Neptune's yellow sands as we watched the merchant ships sail by. But she was immortal, and she died with me. And for her sake do I raise her child. For her sake I shall not part with him.
How long do you plan on staying in this wood?
Perhaps until after Theseus' wedding day. If you will go with us and see our circle dance, and join our moonlight revels without causing trouble, then join us. If not, stay away and we'll avoid your lands.
Give me that boy and I'll come with thee.
Not on my ferret kingdom. Ferries away. We'll have a true fight if I stay.
Fine, go on your way. Before you leave this grove, I'll make thee pay. My gentle flock, come hither. Do you remember the night we sat cliffside, listening to a mermaid sing with such a sweet and harmonious voice that the rude sea grew calm, that the stars shot from their spheres?
Aye.
That night, I saw Cupid flying between the cold moon and the earth. He took aim at a beautiful virgin who sat on a throne at the western edge of the world, and he shot his love arrow with enough power to pierce 100,000 hawks. But on that night, the chaste beams of the watery moon weakened his arrow, so that the virgin remained unaffected. But I saw where the arrow fell. It fell on a little western flower, white as milk, but turned purple when wounded by his arrow. Fetch me this flower. When the juice of it is dropped on those asleep, they fall deeply in love with the first living thing they see. Bring me this plant and return here before the Leviathan can swim 3 miles.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
This flower I'll spy into time until she falls asleep. Then drop the juice of it in her eyes. First thing she sees. There, hawks or dogs will fall deeply and madly in love. Then, before I reverse this charm, which I can do with another herb, I'll make her give that boy to me. Ah, but who comes here? I'm invisible and will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where are Lysander and beautiful Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. You told me they stole them, and yet here I am, losing my mind because I cannot find my Hermia. Get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You attract me to you, you heartless magnet. You must not attract iron, because my heart is as pure as steel. If you relate your power over me, I will have none to follow you.
Do I invite you to follow? Do I speak to you kindly? Or rather, do I not in plain truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
For that I love you all the more. I'm your little dog, Demetrius. Woof woof. The more you beat me, the more I'll love you. Kick me, ignore me. I lose me. Allow me to follow you. Even though I'm not good enough. What worse place could I beg to be held in your heart than to be treated as you would treat a dog? Yet I would consider it a place of honor.
Don't tempt me to hate you any more than I do, for I'm sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I do not on you.
Shouldn't risk your reputation or virginity to commit yourself in the hands of one that loves you not. In the middle of the night, in such a deserted place.
The forest is not empty. To me, you are the entire world. How can it be said that I am all the world is here to look on?
I'll not linger listening to your tales. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, understand that I'll do thee mischief in the wood.
You've already wronged me in the church, in the town, in the field. Curse you, Demetrius. Your behavior is an insult to all women. We cannot fight for love as men do. We should be wooed, and we're not meant to woo. I'll follow thee. Make it heaven of hell at that man I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Before thy leave this grove, obey to answer your love with his. Ah, welcome, traveler. You have the flower.
Aye, there it is.
O'er bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and Menadian violet grows, white, over canopied with sweet egalantine and musk roses. There sleeps Titania sometimes in the night, clothed in these flowers with dances and delight. With this I'll streak her eyes and make her filled with hate and fancy. Take this and search the forest. There's a sweet Athenian lady in love with a man who loves her not. Anoint his eyes, but do it in such a way so that she will be the first thing he sees. You'll recognize him by the Athenian clothes he wears. Then, return here for the first rooster crow at dawn.
Never fear, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come, dance and sing a fairy song. Then off to do your work. Some can kill the worms plaguing the rosebud. Others can fight back with their leathery wings to make coats for my elves. And still others can keep away that clamorous owl who cries with seasons. Now, sing me to sleep, then off to do your work.
But it's this with double tongue, thorny and something not see. And so wait,
And so wait,
so wait,
and so wait.
so good night,
So good night. So
so
good
good
night.
night, goodbye, flower one. So good night,
So good night.
so good night,
So good night.
so good night, goodbye, sweet lullaby.
Come on, let's go. All is well.
Thou seest when thou doth wake, do it for thy true love's take. Love and languish for its sake. Be it ox or boar, bear or donkey. In thy eye that do appear, it is thy dear wake, when some vile thing is near.
Farewell. You think wandering in the wood. You speak truth. I forgot our way. Rest us, Hermia, if you think it good. Tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Time to go to bed, for I have turned the stage for rest in my head. No, good Lysander. For my sake, life for their off hands, not my soul.
Innocent. I mean that my heart to yours is so that with one heart we can two bosoms to chain each other. So that two bosoms, so by your side, better than that, lying so.
Lysander was very privileged. But the rest of the time I went, and my pride, Hermit meant to say Lysander lied. Gentle Hermit, lied to the lovely Lily. Such slippery, they will use it as birds which flash away. So far you did it. It feels nice to make friends. I have loved men. I'm sweet like
May my life end with my loyal which you ever done. Over here is my bed. The goddess sleep will
May half that red
so, and thou wakest, enough to stop you from falling back to sleep. So awake when I am gone, for I must now go to Oberon.
Stop, Demetrius. It's just to kill me.
Do not hunt me thus.
Will you leave me in the dark? Do not so.
Stay, on thy own peril. I alone will go.
I'm out of breath from this foolish chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, where so she lies. Yet blessed these happy eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine are oftener wet. No. I'm as ugly as a bear, the beasts that come upon me to run away for bear. And therefore no marvel, though Demetrius you fly my presence thus. Oh, what wicked and dissembling glasses mine made me compare with Hermia's spirit. Lysander? Oh, sorry, keep that little asleep. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
Radiant, come. Nature shows her off by letting me see through your body, through your heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my
Do
soul.
not say so, Lysander, say not so. Do you not love Hermia? Hermia still loves you, so be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I can repent. In tedious minutes I will rest. Not Hermia. Helena I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed. And reason says, you are the worthier man. Things growing are not ripe into their season. So I, being young, till now, right not to reason. Touching now the compass and skill. And reason becomes the master to my will. And reason to realize what I own. While scorn written love.
Why is it my destiny? He's so mocked. What have I done to deserve such scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I never have and I never will get a sweet look from Demetrius's eyes? Must you also flout my insufficiency? Honestly, you're being cruel to do me so disdainfully without payment. Fare thee well, though I must admit I thought you were a kinder and nobler. Little lady, if one man would give to try another, therefore he can do it.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia! Sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. Or as the heresies of men, that men do disbelieve or hated most of those they did deceive. So thou, my surfeit, and my heresy, of all be hated, the most of me, and all my powers addressed her loving might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight!
Help! Lysander! Help me! Do your best. Trying to get this glittering stake off of my chest! Oh, goodness. What an awful dream I just had. Lysander, look how I too quake with fear. You thought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. What? Are you gone? Lysander, my lord. What, out of hearing gone? No sound? No word? Oh, alas! Where are you? Say something if you can hear. Anything. I'm so afraid that I almost faint. No? Nothing? Then you are not nearby. I'll either find you right away, or else I'll die.
Are we all here? Ah, right on time. This is a marvelous place for us to rehearse. This clearing will be our stage. And that hawthorn bush will be our dressing room. We'll rehearse the fight the same as we performed it for the Duke.
Peter Quince?
What is it, my fine friend Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that'll never please the audience. First of all, Pyramus has to draw a sword and use it to kill himself, which the women in the audience won't be able to stand. What do you think about it?
Why Virgin Mary? That's a serious problem. I think we should leave it over to Philip.
Not at all. I've an idea. Right. Just as I described, a prologue explaining that we won't actually use our swords to injure anyone, and that Pyramus is not really killed. To give even more assurance, explain that while I may look as Pyramus, I'm not actually he. I'm really Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of their fear.
Good. For the prologue, we're writing traditional ballad form, with alternating lines of 8 and 6 syllables.
No. Add 2 more. Write it using alternating lines of 8 and 8 syllables.
Won't the women be scared of the lion?
I'm very worried about that. Sirs, you should all think about this. Bringing in God protect us. A lion amongst ladies is the most dreadful thing because there's not a more frightening thing living than the lion.
So we'll have another prologue explaining he's not actually a lion. No.
You should announce his actual name and make it that half his face is visible through the lion's costume. Then, he himself can say something like the following. Ladies, or beautiful ladies, I would ask you, or I would request you, or I would beg you not to fear, not to tremble, because I would defend your lives by giving up my own. If you thought I came here as a lion, it would endanger my life. No, I am no lion. I am a man, just like other men. Then he should tell them. Then he should say his name and tell them plainly that he is Snug the Carpenter.
Good. That's what we'll do. But there's 2 more problems we must solve. How will we bring moonlight to the room where we perform? Because, as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet in moonlight.
Will the moon be shining the night we are to perform?
Calendar! Look in the almanac. Look up when the moon shines. Look up when the moon shines.
Yes, it does shine that night.
Then we'll leave a window ajar in the great room. And the moon will shine through.
Yes. Or else, someone will have to play the character of Moonshine. There's another thing. We need to have a wall in the great room. Because Pyramus and Thisbe talk to each other through a hole in the wall. As the story goes.
You'll never be able to bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Someone has to play the part of wall. For a costume, he could be covered in some plaster or clay to show that he's a wall. Then he can hold his fingers like this, and Pyramus and Thisbe can whisper to each other through that cranny.
If we do this, then all will be well. Now everyone, rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you start. Once you've said your lines, go behind that bush as if it were a curtain off stage. Everyone else, do the same according to whether it should be on or off.
Who are these country bumpkins making so much noise so close to the fairy queen's bed? What? Are they about to perform a play? I'll be the audience. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, come forward.
Thisbe! Flowers with odious smelling sweet.
Odors! Odors!
Odor smelling sweet are like your breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Wait here for a moment, and I'll be back soon.
A stranger Pyramus has never been before.
Do I talk now?
Yes, you do. You're supposed to show you think Pyramus just went to check on a noise he heard and is to come again.
Oh, Pyramus! You're as white as a lily
Highness grave, man. And also, don't say that part yet. You're supposed to say it to Pyramus. You just said your lines all at once, cues and all. Enter, Pyramus, you missed your cue. It's as trustworthy as a horse that never gets tired.
Was trustworthy as a horse that never gets tired.
That would still be entirely yours.
How strange! A monster! We're being haunted! Run, gentlemen! Fly, gentlemen! Help!
I'll follow you! I'll lead you all in circles! From box, from bush, from hedge, and from thorn! Sometimes I think there's even a horse! Sometimes a hound! A hog! Or a headless bear! Sometimes a fire! And neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn! Like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, and every turn!
And they run away. This is some joke to scare me.
Oh, bottom! You changed! Oh, what is on your head?
See?
Oh, bless thee, bottom, bless thee! Thou art transformed!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. It might be a good thing, but I'll not move from this spot. I shall walk up and down here, and I'll sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. Ahem. The blackbird, so dark of hue with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his mouth so true, the rat with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flower?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer, nay! For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird, who would give a bird the light? So he cried, cuckoo, never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored to thy note. So is mine eye enthralled by thy shape. And thy fair virtues forth, the force doth move me, on first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for saying that. And yes, reason and love, little company nowadays, it's a shame some mutual feelings that will produce them.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
That's not true either, but if I were wise enough to find my way out of this wood, I'd have all the wisdom I need.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wants to or no. I'm not sick for it. The summer itself doth serve me. And I do love thee. Therefore go. I'll bring thee fairies to serve. They'll bring you jewels from the ocean depths. And they'll see you to sleep on a bed of pressed flowers.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Will you tell me your name, sir?
I'm Cobweb.
I would like to get to know you better, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, all you do is a bandage. And now, your name, sir. Give my regards to Mrs. Peapod, your mother, and to Mr. Peapod, your father, good Mr. Peapod. I would like to get to know you better, too. Now, may I ask what you did, sir? Oh, good mustard seed. I know how you have patiently suffered. And how those cowardly, gigantic sacks of beef have caused so many of your relatives to be devoured. I promise, many of your own family members have caused my eyes to water. I'd like to get to know you better, good Master Mustard Seed.
Serve him well, and leave him. I think the moon looks sad, and when she cries, every little flower cries. Lamenting the fact that they must be too. Tie up my lover's tongue, and bring him aside.
Yeah, let's get our ears.
It is about these like 5 twins that every night at midnight they are transported to this world that has these things called phantoms, and they're like black gangly figures that are very dangerous. And they have to evade them and survive every night. And it almost makes them feel like they're not sleeping because 12 exactly.
I wonder if Titania be awakened, and then what next came in her eye that she must dote on in extremity.
Ah, how now, masters? What fun have you had in this enchanted grove?
My mistress is in love with a monster. While she slept in her secret bed beneath my canopy of flowers, they gave a bunch of fools, ignorant workers, earn their money, working the shops and assets. They meant to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The silliest of the group played the part of Pyramus of that play, finished his scene, and went off stage to rest in the bushes. As he rested, I placed an ass's head on him. Soon it was time for him to respond to Thisbe, and he emerged. His friends ran like wild geese that spot an approaching hunter, or like a flock of red-headed jackdaws, rising, calling, madly flying across the sky at the sound of a hunt. When one heard footsteps, he fell head over heels, shouted, "Murder!" calling for help from Athens. Their fear shook them of their common sense. I sent them away, lost in their confusion, and the sweet transformed pyramids there. When at that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
This transpired even better than I expected. But have you laid the love juice in the eyes of the Athenian as I bid you?
Yes, I did it while he was sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian girl was sleeping near him. So when he woke, he certainly must have seen her.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
That's the woman, not the man.
Oh, why be so mean to someone who loves you so? You should aim such cruel language only at your worst enemy.
Now, nice. Thou art lost to me. Thou hast laid my sinners. Then you're already knee deep in blood, and you should just plunge in deeper and kill me too.
planet Venus, glimmering in its orbit in the sky!
What does any of that have to do with my Lysander? Where is he, O Demetrius? Will you bring him to me?
I would rather feed his corpse to my dogs.
Outlaw! Away, you mutt! You have any woman could do. Hast thou slain him then? You should not be thought of as a man. Oh, tell the truth. Tell the truth for my sake. You wouldn't have even dared to look at him used away. But you murdered him. Oh, how brave of you! A snake, a poisonous snake, would do just the same. And in fact, a snake is because no snake has ever had a more important lying tongue than you have, you serpent!
You're working yourself into a rage! I'm not guilty of killing Lysander, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray you, tell me then that he is well.
I can tell you that much right now.
I'll never be me again. From heart I see me no more, whether dead or not.
There is no following her in this fierce fade. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. Sadness becomes harder to bear when it's joined with a lack of sleep. I'll try to lighten my sadness to slumber.
What hast thou done? Thou hast laid the love juice in some true love's sight. Because of your error, some true loves turn false instead of a false love turning true.
That's the fate of love. Every man is faithful. A million others betray the oath of love they make to anew, over and over again.
Out the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens looked down fine. All fancy sick she is and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion bring her here, I'll charm his eyes against she doth appear.
I go, let's go and go! Swift in an arrow for the Tartar's bow!
Or hit by Cupid's arrow sink into the secrets of his eyes. When he sees the girl he should love, make her seem to him as bright as Venus shimmering in the sky. When you wake, if she is nearby, beg her to answer your love with hers.
Captain of a fairy band, Helena's here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we, their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand close. The noise they make shall cause Demetrius to awake.
That will do at once, will one? What spite! And those things do best please thee, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should be scorned? Scorn and derision are never accompanied by such tears. Look, I cry when I found my love for you. Thou so born in their nativity, all truth and here. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith that proves it true?
You advance your cunning towards me. Truth kills truth of holy devilish breath. These vows are Hermia's. You give her over, we oath with oath, and we will nothing. Your vows are I made with 2 scales will even weigh, and both are as light as tails.
I had no judgment when her eyes swore.
You still have not.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, with what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how rough is your light. That sword, shield white, hard torn snow, bad with the east wind turns to a throw, and thou opened up thy hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss!
Oh, hell.
I know in here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. Years of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers with more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but is guest why sojourned, and here to Helen it is home returned, there to remain.
Helena, it's not so.
Do not mock a love you know nothing about, or else risk peril. Look, your love is coming. Yonder is thy dear.
Take the spade.
Dark night, that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. Wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art so by mine eye, Lysander, found mine ear I fainted, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly did thou leave me so?
Why should I stay when love must need to go?
What love could Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let me by. Fair Helena, who more in guilt than night like all your fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as quick. It cannot be. For she is one of this confederacy. Now I see all three you've joined together. Breed this game of life to spite me. Injurious Hermia. Ungrateful knave, you conspired and schemed to torment me with this foul derision. You forgot about all the times we shared. The hours we spent together. Stolen time itself the party. Are you gracious for cause of innocence? Hermia, we sat together, scoring the same flower with our two meals, drinking the same single piece of cloth. We sat on the same cushion, singing the same songs perfectly as if our hands, our sides, our hearts, and our minds were joined together. So we grew together, like two cherries, two loving cherries sharing one stem. They seem separate but also joined. We seem to have two bodies and one heart, double coats of arms. They belong separately to a husband and wife, but also share a single breath. Are you going to throw away our friendship? Joining these men in humiliating me? Not really. Living the soul is turned, why alone to feel feelings? I am amazed after passion. I scorn you. Seems that you scorn me. Have you not sent Lysander, as in scorn, to praise my eyes and face? Oh, and had your other love, Demetrius, to call me nymph, besotted, divine, and rare precious angel? Why would he say that to one he hates? And why would Lysander deny his love? So rich was in his soul and offer me his affection, unless you told him to and he agreed. Why do you care that I'm not as blessed as you? So fortunate, so surrounded by love, and I'm instead miserable. My love of her. This you should pity rather than hate. I understand not what you mean by this. Do that. Pretend to be serious. And then make faces behind my back. Wink at each other and keep the jest alive. Oh, you're doing such marvelous work with this farce. It will go down in history. You had any pity, grace, or manners. You do not pretend to fight over me. Really well. It's partly my own fault. That her absence was soon present.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my love, my life, my soul. Fair Helena, please.
As sweet, do not scorn her so.
Hermes, please don't get me to relent. I can compel you.
Thou canst compel no more than she is weak. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayer. Helen, I love thee. By my life, I swear by that which I will lose to thee, to prove him false who says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, draw your sword and throw. Quick, come!
Lysander, what does all this mean?
Away you!
No, no, he pretends like he tries to break loose. You act like you try and follow me. You coward, run away!
Enough, thou cat! Thou bird hang loose, I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes, sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny tartar! Out, loathed medicine, no hated potion heads!
Do you not jest? Of course he does, and so do you.
Beatrice, My word.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not harm her so.
What can be greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me? What news, my love? Am not I Hermia? What about you, Lysander? I am as fair now as I was, ere while you loved me last night. Alas, you left me. So the God forbid. Did you actually slip away?
Aye. By my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain nothing true. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helen. I love her.
Oh, me. You, you came to lust. You think of love. What have you done by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Honest. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answers from my justice heart? Why, you counterfeit, you puppet, you. Puppet? Why, sir, I that way chose the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so poor and so low? How low am I? Thou painted neighbor, speak. How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thy. I pray you, gentlemen, know you mock me. Let her not hurt me. Oh, her curse. I have no gift for her pruishness. Oh, let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself that I can match her.
Oh.
Lower? See, there it is again! But Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I always loved you, and I kept your secrets. I never did anything to hurt you. Well, other than out of love for Demetrius told him of yourself out of the wood. He gave chase. Her love unfollowed. But he threatened to take me, spurn me, made you kill me too. And now so that you'll let me go back, I will take my foolishness back to Athens. Just let me go. You see how naive and foolish I am? Like it, you're gone. You foolish deception with you, my foolish heart, which I leave behind. What? With Lysander, with Demetrius.
No, sir, she shall not. Do you take her part?
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we were in school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to let me come? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf.
Oh.
Tiny little creature of not grass weed. You bead. You acorn.
We spend too much to help those who want none. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part. If you plan on showing so little love to Hermia, you'll pay dear.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest, to try whose right, of thine or mine, is most in Helen. Follow?
Nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl! Ah!
You, mistress, are the cause of all this fighting. Naco, not that. I will not trust your kind, nor no understand your cursed company. You're the hands and mine are quicker for a fray, but my legs are longer to run away. I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. You err relentlessly. Or else you commit thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment he had on? I can't be blamed that I anointed the Athenian's eyes. And so far, my glad, so did sword, as this trifling, I esteem a sport.
Out the wood goes swifter than the wind. You see these lovers seek a place to fight. Therefore rush, Robin, and overcast the night. Cover the starry sky with a low fog as dark as hell, so as to lead these testy rivals astray, so that one come not within another's way. Use Lysander's voice to rile up Demetrius with insults. Then rage makes in Demetrius's voice, and in that way you'll lead them away, so that tiredness will creep into their heavy legs, and they'll fall dead asleep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, who has the virtuous property to take all air with his might and make his eyes roll with wanton sight. Then this night shall see no more than the false visions of a dream. And off to Athens shall the lovers wend, whose date till death shall never end. And this affair I do thee employ, I to my queen to beg her charming boy. Then I'll reverse the spell in her eyes, and all shall be at peace.
My privy lord, this must be done with haste. For the dragons that pull the knight's chariot are speeding for the sky. And yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, whose approach ghosts is wandering here and there, from home to churchyards. Damned spirits, all that in crossways and floods have burial, already to their worming beds are gone. Heal this day, look their shames upon, willfully themselves exiled from light, must for I consort with black-browed night.
We are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning loves, have often made sport, and like a forester the groves may tread till the eastern gate, opening up on Apollo's blessed beams, turning into salt gold his yellow streams. But, not to send haste, make no delay. We may effect business yet to your day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblet, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
I'm over here, you villain. Drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I'll find you!
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak! In some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward art thou, bragging to the stars, telling to the bushes, thou lookst for wars and wilt not come? Come recreate, come thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod.
Art thou there?
Follow my voice, try no man would hear.
Goes before me and still dares me. I come where he calls and he is gone. Much farther healed than I. I follow fast, but fast to beat it fly. That fall mine, dark and even way. Here will rest me from that gentle day. For if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius. Revenge this night.
Coward, why comest thou not?
Wait for me if you darest. Thou runn'st before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockst me. You'll pay dearly for this if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Weary night. Long and tedious night. Reassuring dawn shines comfort from the east. I can get back to Athens in the daylight behind its four husbands. Now sleep can make us forget our sorrows. Steal me a while.
Yet but three. Come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Oh. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. Bedazzled with the dew and torn with fright. I could no further go. My legs can keep no pace of my desire. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
country's proverb known, that every man take his own. In his waking shall be shown. Yak shall have chill. Naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again. And all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick sweet roses in thy sweet, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Sweet Blossom?
At your service.
Scratch my head, Sweet Blossom. Where's Cobweb? Get you your weapons in your head, Cobweb, and kill me a red and tumble me on the top of the thistle. And, good sir, bring me back its honey. Now, don't overwork yourself too much in doing it. Oh, be careful not to break its honey sac. I'd be sad if you drowned in honey. Where's Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Would you give me your first mustard seed, please? No need to take off your hat and bow.
What is your will?
Nothing except that you help Peas Blossom to scratch my head. I should go to the barber's, where methinks I'm getting amazingly hairy on my face. I'm such a sensitive ass that if my hair itches me even slightly, I must scratch.
Will thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I've a fairly good ear for music. Let's have someone play the triangle and smack some sticks together.
Or tell me what thou desirest to eat, my love.
I wouldn't mind munching on some good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay. Hath no equal.
I shall send an adventurous fairy to seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee
I think I prefer a handful or two of some good dry But please, don't let your attendant stir me. A yearning for sleep has come over me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always. I will wind thee in my arms, just as the woodbine plant. Wind me in my arms, just as the woodbine plant. Twist around the sweet honeysuckle, just as the female ivy curls around the branches of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote upon thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Thou seest this sweet sight? Not that I now forget the pity. I met her a while ago at the edge of the wood when she was plucking sweet flowers for this intolerable idiot. She placed around his head a crown of sweet-smelling roses, the dew of which used to hang as bright as pearls shimmering in the sky, but now cried tears of shame having to sit atop this ass's head. When I had taunted her and she begged my patience, I asked for that boy. Right away, she agreed to give him to me and sent a fairy to send him to my court. Now that I have that boy,
release her from this awful thrall. And Robin, remove this ass's head from the yokel so that this night shall see no more than the fierce vexations of a dream. Now I to my queen. Be as thou want to be. See as thou want to see. Awake, my sweet.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
Therein lies your love.
How came these things to pass? How mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Be still. Robin, move the ass's head. Titania, call to your fairies for some music, so that these 5 mortals may sleep no sound.
Music, ho! Music such as charmeth sleep.
Sound, music, come, my queen, take hands with me. Let us rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. And tonight in Duke Theseus' house we will dance most triumphantly, with all fair prosperity. There shall the eternal pair of lovers be knit, all enjoyed.
Hey, King, attendant Mark! I'm Dookie at the body lock.
Ah, let us quietly follow after the night, crossing the globe swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Oh. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Isn't that awesome? Remember those days? A little sprite. I just love it. When I had those memories. A little pet just like you. You reminded me every single one of those. Those were so much fun. Remember we used to sing together? All the times out in the sweet spring nights. Went like this. Yep. Memories. In the favorite game of ours. Come on, let's do it. Come on. You remember this one? All right, come on. All right, good. All right. Ready? Come on. Let's go. And whoa! Fairy Queen!
Sound, music, now that we're in the morning, my love shall hear the music of my hand. Ah, what lips are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. And this, Lysander. This, Demetrius is. And this, Helena. Old Midar's Helena? I wonder if they're being here together.
Is today not the day that Hermia must give up her choice?
It is, my lord.
Tell the hunters to sound their horns so as to wake these lovers. Good morning, fine friends. St. Valentine's Day is past. Have you only begun to couple now?
Forgive us, my lord.
Oh, please rise. I know you two are enemies. How comes this gentle concord in this world to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly. Half sleep, half waking. But as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, but truly what I speak, and now that I do bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Oh, enough. Enough, my lord. You have heard enough. I ask that the law be brought down upon him. Demetrius, these two were about to fly away, stealing your wife and stealing my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their spell, of this their purpose hither to split, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helen on the fancy following me. But, my good lord, I know not by what power, if by some power it is, my love to Hermia, melted as the snow. That love seems to me now like some worthless trinket I used to love when I was a child. But like in sickness that I loathe this food, but as in health comes my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, will forevermore be true to it.
And this discourse we will hear anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will. For by and by in the temple these eternal levers shall be knit, and off to Athens 3 and 3 to hold a feast in great solemnity.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far off mountains turned into clouds.
It seems to me that my eyes are on focus, and everything looks double.
If you're awake, it seems to me like we're sleeping and dreaming. Do not you think the Duke was really here and bid us to follow him?
Yes, and my father, and all of them.
They bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Come, let us follow him. By the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next cue is most there. Here. Hey ho! Peter Quint! Flute! Snout! Starveling? Ugh. Oh God. Went away from here and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Pastor would have been a man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass will go about to expound this dream. He thought I was. He thought I had. Ah! A man is but a patched fool will offer to say what we thought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. His hand is not able to taste. His tongue to conceive, or his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It'll be called Bottom Stream. Because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Have you been to Bottom's house yet? Has he come home?
No one has heard. There's no question about it. He was kidnapped by parents.
If he doesn't come, we won't be able to perform it, will we?
It wouldn't be possible. There's not another man in all of Athens who can play Pyramus but he.
It's true. You have simply the best wit of any handicraft we have.
Aye, and the best looking too. He's the very paramour of sweetness.
You mean paragon? A paramour is God bless us something wrong.
Gentlemen, the Duke has left the temple, along with 2 or 3 additional lords and ladies who are also married. If only we could have performed our play, then we all would have gotten rewards and been set for life.
That sweet guy Bottom. He's missed out on 6 pence a day for the rest of his life. He wouldn't have been able to escape a fortune even if he wanted to. If the Duke wouldn't have given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus, I'd go jump off a bridge. Pyramus is worth 6 pence a day or nothing at all.
Where are my lads? Where are my good fellows?
Oh, Bottom! Oh, what a great day! Almost happy hour!
Gentlemen, I have incredible stories to tell you. But don't ask me what. For if I tell you, I'm no true Athenian. I'll tell you everything exactly as it happens.
Tell us, good Bottom.
You won't get a word out of me. All that I'll tell you is that the Duke has had his dinner. So, gather your costumes, some new strings for your false beards, and some new ribbons to decorate your shoes. Then meet me at the palace as soon as you can. In sum, our play, it's gonna be performed! Yeah! Bisbee's wearing some clean underpants. And make sure whoever is playing the lion doesn't cut down his nails, because they're gonna need to stand in for lion's claws. And, my good dear fellow actors, eat no onions or garlic. We must have sweet smelling breath, so that the audience will say it's a sweet play. Come on, let's go!
Wait, stage left! Stage left!
My dear Theseus, what these lovers are describing is so strange.
I don't believe any of these stories are fairy tales. Madmen, lovers, and poets have such active imaginations. They imagine more devils than a vast hell can hold.
But the way they describe the story, all with the same description, suggests that it's something that truly happened versus some imagined fantasy. It has a note of consistency that suggests truth, rather than maybe even it is strange and unbelievable.
Ah, you're coming to lovers now. How are you, fine friends? May the sweet days of love be with you always. Any more joy than you wish for us to wait you? On your rural journeys, at your table, and in your bed. Come, what entertainment is it? What music do we have to wear away the long age between our dinner and bedtime? Call the master of revels. Yours Philostratus.
Here, mighty Theseus.
What plays? What music do you have?
That is a list of all the performances that are ready. Choose which one your highness would like to see first.
A short, boring drama about young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very sad and funny. Funny and sad. Short, but still boring. It's like hot ice, a wondrously strange snow. How comes the concord of this discord?
My lord, that is a play that is 10 words long, which is the shortest play I've ever encountered. But, my lord, it is also 10 words too long, which is tedious. In the entire play, there's not one well-spoken word, not one actor, a good fit for his part. It is tragic, my noble lord, for Pyramus therein to kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must admit, brought tears to my eyes. But I never cried such tears of loud and merry laughter.
Who performs it?
Manual workers, here from Athens, who have never until now spent much doing anything that required thinking. Now they've overburdened their tired minds to create this play for your ceremony.
And we will watch it.
What? No, my noble lord. It is not for you. I've seen it, and it is worthless as anything ever created. Unless you find their sad attempt funny with their bad acting and misplaced lines.
Never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tend to it.
Oh!
Lady places.
I do not enjoy seeing fools overwhelmed when they only try to serve.
My noble love, you shall see no such thing.
Philostratus says they're not good actors.
Then we will be even more kind for them trying something they are not good at. As I see it, my love, tongue-tied simplicity says the most by saying the least.
If you please, Your Grace, the actor who would deliver the prologue is ready.
Bring him forth.
If we offend, it is with our good will. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come, but in despite. We do not come as meaning to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
That man doesn't pay attention to punctuation.
Along like a wild colt. You didn't know how to make it stop. Moral here, my lord, is that it is not enough to speak. You have to speak correctly.
Yes, he performed the prologue like a child plays the chord. He can make the sounds, but without any purposeful control.
His speech is like a tangled chain. Who's next?
Perhaps you're wondering about the subject of this play. Keep wondering until the truth makes clear. This man is Pyramus, if you'd like to know. It's certain that this beautiful lady is Thisbe. This man, bearing the sticks and leaves, is playing the wall. That awful wall which separated these two lovers. Through a little hole in the wall, the poor souls are content to whisper, and no one should be amazed by that. This man, bearing the lantern, dog, and thorn bush, is playing the role of moonshine. Ooh. Because the lovers didn't think it was shameful to meet by moonlight at Nina's tomb. There they would woo each other. This dreadful beast, which is called Lion, scared away, or rather frightened, the faithful Thisbe when she arrived first at the meeting place one night. And as she fled, she dropped her cloak, which the awful lion stained with his bloody mouth. Soon Pyramus arrived, a sweet and tall young man, and found his faithful Thisbe's bloody cloak. Because of this, he drew his sword, his bloodthirsty blade, and bravely stabbed it into his raging, ferocious chest. Then Thisbe, hiding in the shade of the mulberry bushes, draws out his dagger and kills herself. To hear the rest of the story, let Lion, Wall, Moonshine, and the two separated lovers explain it more fully while they stand upon the stage.
I wonder if the lion will speak.
Wouldn't be shocking, my lord, when a bunch of asses are up on stage talking a lion might talk.
Ah, here comes the wall.
In this interlude, that I once now by name do present it.
Oh, whoa!
Do present a wall. And in such a wall, have you think had in it a crannied hole or cheek through which the fearful lovers
Pyramus and Thisbe!
Pyramus and Thisbe did often whisper very secretly. In this this stone, this plaster, and this clay doth show that I am that same wall. And the truth is so, and this cranny is bright and sinister for the fearful lovers to whisper.
Would you ever hope to hear plaster speak more eloquently?
It is the biggest partition that ever on her existed.
Ah, here comes Pyramus. Oh, grim-looking night! Oh, night, with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night, alas! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, which stands between her father's ground and mine. Oh wall, thou sweet and lovely wall. Show me thy cheek to whisper through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Do shield thee well for this. Well, what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me. The wall, methinks, having thoughts and feelings, should curse that. No, in fact, sir, he shouldn't. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue to enter. She is to speak now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see it'll happen just as I'm telling you. There! She comes! I see a voice. Now, I shall go to the wall and find out if I can hear my Thisbe. Thisbe?
My love, my lord, my love, I think.
Whatever you think, I am your gracious love. And like Lymander, I am still faithful to you.
I am faithful as Helen of Troy until the day I am ready to die.
Not Shophilus to Procris was so true.
And Shophilus to Procris, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
I'm kissing this world's hole, not your lips at all.
Will you meet me at Ninny's grave straight away?
No matter what transpires in life or death, I come without delay.
Thus, I, Wall, my part played so, all away doth go.
With the wall gone, now the lovers will find each other by the light of the moon. Ah, here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You, gentle-hearted ladies, who fear even the smallest monstrous mouse that may sneak across the floor, may well shake and tremble when the wild lion roars its most violent rage. Therefore, be it known that I, Snug the Carpenter, am neither a cruel lion nor a lioness, for if indeed I were an actual lion come to this place for a bite, it would cost me my life. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Very gentle beast of good conscience.
Very best of the beast, my lord.
Lion seems like a fox, but he must find it. Let's leave this to his discretion. Let us listen to the light of the moon.
This light represents the horned moon.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
There's no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lantern represents the crescent moon. I pretend to be the man in the moon.
That is the greatest error of all. The man should be in the lantern. How else would he be the man in the moon?
He doesn't dare to go in there on account of the candle. The candle must first be put out. But be quiet. Here comes this.
Seeing man.
All I have to say is to tell you is that I, the man in the moon, this dog, my dog, this thorn bush, my thorn bush.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar, lion! And then favorites.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take a truest busy sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. I meant good. What? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies foul! Fates, come, come! Cut thread and throat! And well! Oh, Mother Nature, why did you create the lion? A dreadful lion has deflowered my darling.
Devoured!
No, no. Who was the most beautiful woman to ever live, laugh, love? Tears overwhelm me. Come, oh sword, and wound me in the chest. Yes, on the left side where the heart beats. Die I, thus. Thus I am dead! Thus I am fled! My soul is in the sky! Tongue, lose thy light! Moon, take thy flight! Take thy flight! Now! Die! 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 Die!
This guy is just a single face of his eye.
He's dead, he's nothing. With the help of a doctor, he may recover and become an ass.
The moon is gone. How did we find her?
And the lovers will find each other by starlight. Ah, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
I did not think of Pyramus as much as Prior. I have seen three.
Oh, love of faithful, his eyes were green, his leaves so sister stirring. Come, come, hands, pale, milk and lay them in. Go, for you have sure to live. Yes, yes, not alone. Trusting sword, blade my breast, and you and men of friends. Thus, busy. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, all too.
No, I assure you, the wall that separated their father's ground has been taken down. Now, would you like to maybe see the epilogue or a few of our actors perform a country dance?
No! No. Your play does not need to apologize for itself. When all the actors are dead, no one needs to be blamed. Now, perform your country dance.
Country dance it is!
C'è la luna, Midsummer, mamma mia, my Valentine. Questa dare, mamma mia, pensarci tu. Sente figlio, lupe soli, chi se va, chi se viene, se le pesce barate. Sing the cup and laugh and Naja back and forth, big Shema. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Mama dear, come over here, see who's looking in my window. It's the Duke, and take a look, he's got the scepter in his hand. If you marry that man, the Duke, he will come and he will go. He will always keep the order in the land. If you marry that man, the Duke, who's got the scepter in his hand. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Oh, mama, la 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 la.
How the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, while the tired cowman snores, exhausted from his work. The embers of the fire glow, but the owl's screeching hoot makes the man lying in his sick bed think of the shroud that will cover him in death. Now's that time of night where the graves all open wide, release their spirits, glide over the paths of graveyards, and we fairies, who run from the sun like Hecate, following darkness like a dream, now frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Dying fire gives off a glimmering light. Elves and fairies, repeat this dance after me. Sing and dance its tripping.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand in fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Elves and fairies, fly throughout this house and bless it with sweet. Make no delay, trip away, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think with this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. In this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, we'll have unearned luck. Now to escape the serpent's tongue, we'll make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends. And Robin shall restore amends.
Nice meeting you. Later.
Thank you.
Those things very fair.